How's it going, guys? We got a lot of stuff, as you can see. I mean, just look at the damn left of the screen. We have a lot of stuff coming. Powertrain upgrade. The new, I think that's an R&D part for something, and coming on the 9th. Then some activities, another powertrain upgrade, PR filming, weekly resources, and more just a lot of stuff. So let's just get through it. Okay, so you can see we have $760,000 in the bank. That's because I just put 2.5 million into the fabrication, so we're gonna get the powertrain fully decked out in spec 1. These two are coming in right before the Singapore Grand Prix, which is what's coming up next. So that is beautiful. R&D wise, our power upgrade worked. No failure there. So if you go to the R&D, go to the performance, you go look at the powertrain, and there it is, beautiful. The cylinder head, major engine upgrade. So now we are ahead of the AlphaTauri and the Aston Martin Red Bull. And so we'll continue to try to put some focus on the powertrain as we need some work here. And don't let the other teams get too far ahead there. Everything else, you know, we have 1,000 resource points. I've looked at it. Recommended upgrades, durability. We could do some stuff here with the engine. But again, we're going to have simultaneous upgrades coming in soon. So I mean, we don't have enough to do anything down here. Don't have enough we're waiting on a major chassis development there. So I'm just going to wait a little bit. I'm not going to push it. We also have 2 R&D parts coming in, so I just want to make sure that they don't fail. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, let's see what happens. Fun team away event, beautiful. Powertrain upgrade, beautiful. Okay, there we go. Alright, it looks like they both succeeded. They did. We have no R&D in progress, and we've overtaken the Haas. Yay! Celebrate good times. Come on. All right, so we're no longer the second slowest team. We're now the third slowest team. But we've overtaken the Haas there. So we have 1,200 in the resource point area, 1.78 million in the bank. And, you know, again, not going to really upgrade the personnel area yet or the marketing area as well. Yeah, not really going to do that stuff yet. So it's time to go to work. We need a lot of money to get these all to spec 2. So it's going to take a little bit of time. You know, we're going to invest some of the resource points in the engine. Let's just continue building that a little bit. So let's develop that one and then develop that one. And the reason I'm doing those two is because you can see then we have some major upgrades down below that we can use connected to these two. So that's the whole idea of it. We have 99 resource points left, so we're just, you know, working on the powertrain a little bit. We were pretty decent here, and then we just ignored it the whole season, and we fell behind. So just gonna, you know, focus on that a little bit. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking great. So you could also see here that we're gonna have a little bit of problems with the MGU-K and MGU-H. I just don't want to take grid penalties at Singapore. So all this stuff is pending because this is what we're going to use in practice, and then before the race or before qualifying starts, we're going to switch everything over to what we're actually going to use. So we're going to use the, you know, the 4th turbocharger, the 2nd energy store. Unfortunately, the 3rd for both the Connect and the Heat MGU is going to be kind of worn, but, you know, it's Singapore. It's not like, for example, it's not going to be hopefully the engine, even if the engine goes down in power, it's not going to be that important. So that's why I just don't want to take grid penalties here. So and then obviously we're going to use the 4th ICE here. So we'll probably take grid penalties next race after Singapore, but you know, until that'll be the last time we take grid penalties too. Just got to get a new MGU-K and MGU-H. And then so yeah, everything's good to go. Let's go to Singapore. So guys, you can see we have a wet weather qualifying session which helps us out, but in the forecast for this beforehand, apparently the rain should stop around 5 minutes left in the session. So that's going to be very interesting. I'm just going to wait and see what I don't think there's I mean, if technically the forecast says the rain will stop with around 5 to 10 minutes to go, 4 minutes to go in the session, then I will just wait and just, you know, I kind of already know what the track is like. So we're going to sit here. We're going to see what these guys do for a little bit. Let's accelerate the time. And we'll check back in around 11 minutes left and see what the track is looking like in terms of the weather. Bottas, Hamilton up top. Let's check now. And you can see from beforehand the rain is already letting up. So the track will just get faster and faster and faster. which means the goal here for us is going to be be the last car out on track before the session ends. So as soon as that timer is about to hit 0 with 5 or 10 seconds left, we cross that start finish line and we will have the best track state available to us, and that should be good enough for us to go. I might go out and run a lap right now just to set a time on the board, and then we'll go see what we could do. It is a very good lap indeed, but we have to quickly switch over and leave the garage right about now. We are 7th in the standings. Let's drive out though. We only have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. The lap time was around 150. So we gotta go. We gotta go. Let's get out. Come on, come on, come on. And we will get back out on track on the intermediates. I think we were, what were we, like P7 or something like that. We're off. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the session. Again, our lap time, best lap time was a 153. So it should be, we should be able to make it around in time, but we can't really go slowly. We gotta go. And we are going across the line just in time. About 5 seconds to go probably. So this is the lap. Let's go. Well, that's a good sign. DRS has been enabled. Lads, we are in a really good spot here to get a good lap. With DRS, I don't think DRS was enabled for anyone else. So this is going to be interesting. We are second faster. We're already P7, lads. This might be a great result. Where are we? Third! We're third on the grid, taking advantage of the weather situation. Oh my lord, at a track like Singapore too, where it's going to be so difficult to pass. Look at that. Giovinazzi takes advantage of the weather as well. Look, where are the Mercedes? The Mercedes guys are 12th and 14th. Oh my lord. Unfortunately, Mick Schumacher, I don't know why. I guess he never went back out. I don't know what happened to Mick, but that sucks for him. He just didn't go out, and that is, I mean, look, that is some incredible scenes. We got a Ferrari, an Alfa Romeo, us in a Hendrick F1 car, Ferrari, AlphaTauri, Renault, Racing Point, McLaren. I mean, this is a messed up grid. We have both Red Bulls in the back, 16th or 10th and 16th. Mercedes is 12th and 14th. I mean, wow, this is going to be one heck of a race. And again, because it's a street circuit, it is going to be hard to pass. So we are in prime position to take advantage of this.
Against the spectacular backdrop of the Singapore skyline, Formula One returns once again to do battle in what tends to become something of an endurance race, with the notorious sauna-like temperatures in the cockpit making for an extremely physically challenging Grand Prix. We're here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit today, located in the heart of Singapore. The circuit consists of 23 corners, 13 to the left and 10 to the right. It's a track that's incredibly technical, so don't expect to see the drivers taking too much at full throttle. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. They must be starting to feel the pressure at this point, and surely. There's a real shot at the title on the cards here, but one error at the wrong time, well, that could throw it all away.
Of course, there's never a good time to make mistakes, but it will feel 10 times worse if it happens at such a critical point of the season. Let's hope this contest is settled where it should be, on track, wheel to wheel.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion. Edging out Antonio Giovinazzi, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have old-timer, Leclerc, Pierre Gasly and Ocon, Stroll, Sainz, Verstappen and Kimi Raikkonen, Hamilton, Magnussen, Romain Grosjean and Albon, Ricciardo, Russell, Daniel Kvyat, they've taken a grid penalty, and Valtteri Bottas, Perez, Schumacher, Latifi and Lando Norris starts from the back of the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Okay, so looking at the strategy, we can start on any tire we want. So I am definitely looking at this one right here, which is the medium to the hard tire. There's no real reason to go on the soft. If the softs can only go 7 laps, I don't see a reason why we should do it. Let's see, low tire wear, light 19. Okay, so it can go like 10 laps on the soft tire. I don't see a reason to do that. So we're definitely going to go with the medium to hard compound strategy. That is what we're going to use. 31.5 laps of fuel. We're going to keep it right there. It is a 31 lap race starting P3. Can we get to the lead? Vettel is going for the championship lead because of the issues of Bottas taking a grid penalty. So Vettel has a really good shot here to take the championship lead. And I don't really want to mess him up. But look how close we are to him. If we can maybe get the lead somehow, we're going to go for it. Alfa Romeo looks like they're going to go for the lead. They're side by side. I can't really do anything. I mean, I'm trying, but there's nowhere to go. I don't want to take too many risks here. We're already P3. They started on the softs, which is very interesting. It looks like everyone around us started on the softs. Well, I want to go that a little bit farther, so I'm okay with starting on the mediums. Let's keep going. Unfortunately, wasn't able to gain any spots on that start, but there was really nowhere to go. I couldn't really dive bomb it on Giovinazzi and Vettel, so I just had to sit here. Vettel is probably gone. I mean, he's gonna pull away, but we have Gasly behind us, who I don't think is going to put a lot of pressure. And Giovinazzi, I feel like we can pass. I don't think that Alfa Romeo is much faster than we are. Problem is, he's on the soft. So let's stay with him. And maybe when his soft tires start to fall off a cliff, we can attack. But we just got to stay with him this whole time. And see, he has much more grip than we do, which is fine. It's okay. As long as we just stay with him, we can attack later on in this race. The goal for this race is not to get past, which that is a major corner cut. Likely didn't get a penalty, is not to get past and try to get on the podium. That's going to be the goal. We have the starting position. Vettel, as you can see, is already 2.5 seconds off, so he's gone. We're not going to be seeing him the rest of this race. He just has to run his own race, and he'll be in the championship lead. And Giovinazzi already he's slowing us up. He's kind of holding us up a little bit with his dirty air, so let's see if we get around him. Yeah, we are definitely faster than that Alfa Romeo. So we just gotta wait for DRS. Once DRS comes in, we can maybe make a move. We can't really make it right now. It gets very difficult to overtake on a street circuit like this, very similar to Monaco. Using some overtake, we just don't have the run, so let's just hold on to it. Oh boy, please don't give me damage. No, we're fine. Alright. Esteban Ocon is out of the race. I did see yellow flags. That was behind us. I don't know what happened, but Ocon's out. Hopefully no safety car. I definitely don't want a safety car. That would ruin our strategy a little bit. So let's just keep going. We're right on Giovinazzi's gearbox. I'm going to use some overtake right here to stay close. Use overtake again, and I'm setting it up for the long straight. Let's go into Rich. I don't care about my MG UK being warned. Be quiet, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Be quiet. Be quiet. Jeff, be quiet. Alright, come on, let's keep going. Set up the move. No! Completely overdrove that. Damn it! Come on. Now we're gonna have to wait. Alright. Gonna have to wait. Let's save some of our resources. We'll try again next lap. That was a horrible corner right there. Giovinazzi's doing what I do to everyone else every single race. He's just holding everyone up. We're right on the gearbox again. Let's play in a Rich. Use some overtake. DRS. Man, the Alfa Romeo has a powerful engine. What the heck? I mean, I know it's a Ferrari engine, but I can't even gain any time on him with overtake and DRS. We gotta stay as close as we can. Alright, this is it. This is as close as we're gonna get. We gotta make the move here. Come on, use all the overtake we got. Come on, come on. How powerful is that engine? We gotta make the move. Dive bomb complete. Man. Even with DRS, overtake, and the slipstream, that Alfa Romeo is tough to get a run on. Wow. Okay, so we move ahead. The MG UK is suffering, so our battery recharge speed is low, which means we're not going to have a lot of ERS this race, as it just won't recharge that quickly, but that is fine. We're running P2, and this is the goal. Oh my lord. This is the goal finishing position. Let's just try to stay here. Giovinazzi, if you could do us a favor and do what you just did to us, to everyone else, and that is very likely because his power unit is so good that it's going to be very tough to pass him. And so hopefully he can hold up that pack for us, and we'll just go on our way and have our own race like Vettel does. And Giovinazzi's doing the job for us. Vettel is 5.5 seconds off. We are 3 seconds away. And he's holding up the whole pack. So God bless Alfa Romeo. God bless Giovinazzi. He is helping us turn this into a really boring race, and that's exactly what we want, because we want that podium finish. As long as he can hold on. Gotta give credit to Gasly too. I mean, he's holding up Leclerc. So it's just all a little pack right there. The Mercedes, again, they started 12th and 14th, so they're stuck back there. I mean, it's going to be very tough for them to overtake on this track, especially with that Alfa Romeo's power unit. So we just keep pulling away. Now, what I'm really trying to do, if you guys look at the power unit, let's show it up, is the MGUH and the MGUK are wearing a little bit. So I'm just keeping the temperatures down. I'm short shifting a little bit. You know, I'm just trying to save some stuff, kind of. Just, you know, save the resources. Don't push it too fast. We just need the car to last the whole race, and we should be in our best finish position ever, most likely on the podium. So as long as we do that, you know, let's just take care of the car. That's all we got to do. It's tire management, car management, and we should be fine. Uh-oh, I just noticed Gasly's out of the picture. I don't know what happened to him. Could have came down pit lane, but I don't think he did. Not entirely sure. Carlos Sainz on the same strategy we are. He's on the medium tires. But they're 5 seconds back. Come on, Antonio. Just hold up Leclerc, baby. Hold up Leclerc. Vettel is in pit lane, so we're going to take over the lead. This is the first time we've ever led in this career. I'm not sure if I've ever led a lap before. I don't think I have. This is a nice situation here, or a nice change in scenery. All in the front. Look at this. This is beautiful. So now we enter a point in the race which is very beneficial for us, because let's say a safety car hypothetically does come out. Leclerc, by the way, gets around Giovinazzi because Giovinazzi went down the pit lane, so that's not good news for us. But Leclerc's in the soft, so he should be coming in next time by. Meanwhile, Sainz, Stroll, Raikkonen, they're all in our strategy, so it's actually playing out very well for us. I don't know if the Mercedes guys are on mediums or softs. I don't see them near, so they must have been on softs too. So the Mercedes guys are really screwing this up. But for us, even if a safety car came out right now, we could just come in, take the hard tires with a slower pit stop delta, and we can maybe even catch up to Vettel. So it is a beautiful scene right now of absolutely pure, glorious emotion. Running the perfect race so far. The strategy's in our hands. We're just going to run this a little bit longer, come down for the hard tires, and be able to good to go. Or, let's say a safety car comes out, we'll just pit then and gain position overall, or just gain time overall, even with the safety car. So, again, this is just absolutely wonderful. These tires are holding up well. It's only 30% of wear. I mean, it's so beautiful. I wonder where Vettel is, because right now my tires feel great. And it says pit window is lap 12 to 17, so I actually extend it farther if I want to. And we're in clean track. We have a lot of guys, even Verstappen's on our same strategy, that can technically hold up Vettel. I just don't know where Vettel is. I don't know if he's in traffic or not. If he is in traffic, we're gaining overall net time, and could we make up the 5.5 second gap that we had on him? Or that he had on us. Can we make that up if we just stay out in clean air while he's in traffic? Oh boy. We're not going to make it up doing that. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. I'm waiting. I'm trying to look on the mini-map, but I don't really know where Vettel is. Why is my teammate in the pits again? That's not good.
Coming in for his stop.
He was already in the pits. He came down pit road lap 7. Why is he in the pits again? No, that's... Mick is having a bad race. I don't know what's going on there.
This lap, so push now.
Alright, strategy is open. Jeff wants me to pit. Honestly, let me go one more lap. I want to see what the situation really is, and let me look at the map here. No, Vettel's stuck. I saw a red marker there, and he's stuck behind Ricciardo. It looks like that's where he is. So, I'm gonna stay out. We're going to stay out and see what our friends can do. Our friends in Sainz and Stroll and Raikkonen and Verstappen. And there's a Haas guy as well, I think, in 6th. What can our friends do to hold up Vettel while we are in clean track? The thing is, though, we're not really pulling away. If anything, Sainz is actually catching us. It was like an 8-second gap. Now it's 7. But hey, we have nothing to lose. I just want to see what's... actually, we have a lot to lose, to say the least. But I just want to see what the gap with the Vettel. You know, maybe we'll gain some time on Vettel, maybe. You know, just possibly. I don't know. Tires still feel good, so... Just one more lap. What can one lap do to hurt us, right? Alright, Sainz, Raikkonen, Verstappen all in the pits. Magnussen. There goes Vettel. Vettel just had the fastest lap, and he's 18 seconds ahead. What is the pit stop delta? We would rejoin in 6th right now, so we would not hop ahead of Vettel, and Vettel is still stuck behind the Haas guys. I'm just saying, he's stuck behind Magnussen, so maybe I could just run a little bit farther. Maybe, probably not. Wait a minute, no, look at the tire Vettel's on. He can't go to the end. Vettel can't go to the end. He can't take the medium all the way to the end. No way, no. Whoa, wait a minute, guys. I think Ferrari might have messed up the strategy. Oh, baby. Come on, Magnussen. Magnussen, stay out. Stay out one more lap. Come on, help me out, buddy. I think Magnussen's going to come in this time, so I'm going to box. Box, box. Box, box, box. Right through there. Alright, perfect. Alright. So, let's see what happens. I think Stroll does come down. Magnussen will probably come down. Yes, he did. So Vettel takes over the lead. But we should not be too far behind him. There he goes. Actually, we're kind of the same distance behind him, to be honest. It's going to be like 5 seconds, maybe even larger.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Oh, that's a problem. That's a little bit of a problem. We got overtaken by Giovinazzi and Gasly. Oh, wow. Oh, crap, and we got Hamilton behind us. Okay, so maybe that strategy didn't work out. Maybe I should have pitted one lap earlier. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. But I'm the only one on a hard... Oh, boy. I'm the only one on the hard tire here. They can't make it to the end on the mediums. Not that I know of. I don't think they can. Oh, what is going on here? This is gonna... Okay. This is going to be a very interesting finish to this race. I don't know what kind of strategy is going on now. I'm pretty sure they're on a 2-stopper and we're on a 1. But I can't be entirely sure. I don't know how far they could really push those medium tires. Problem is, now we got to deal with Giovinazzi again. And it was already very difficult to pass him first time around. We have to pass him again with his very strong power unit, while our power unit is suffering. So this is going to be a difficult maneuver. Come on. Come on. Alright, you know, I'll take the outside. Woohoo! We got it. Nope, you're not coming back at me. No, no, no.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Alright. Can you hold up Hamilton for me, please? Please? Nope, he can't. Alright, crap. Alright, we got an angry Hamilton coming. It's going to be tough to hold off Hamilton here. Hopefully we can. Going to use some overtake. Here he comes. Oh, I drove it in very deep to hold him back. Oh boy. Angry Hamilton. Very angry Hamilton. On our tail. I don't know how much longer I can hold him off, but hey, at least we're on a street circuit, so I can hold him off a little bit longer.
Mick is in the pits. Mick in the pits.
Again? Mick is in the pits again? Why is he in the pits 3 times this race? What is going on with my teammate? He must be having a horrible race. But I kind of forgot about Gasly being in front of us. I think all these guys are on 2-stoppers. For Vettel, it might work because Vettel is so far ahead. He's 12 seconds ahead. But if all these guys are on 2-stoppers and they're relying on the soft tire to gain them all that time, I think they're not going to be able to catch me, to be honest. I mean, I'm going to be fine on the hards. So I'm hoping they're on the 2-stopper. If they can extend the mediums all the way to the end, I'll be very sad. Oh, Gasly heads into the pits. That's the 2-stopper for Gasly. And that leaves Vettel and Hamilton, who should also be on a 2-stopper, unless Hamilton started on the mediums and is still pushing, which I don't think that's possible. So I think all these guys are on a 2-stopper, which means we're going to have an opportunity to win our first race if Vettel pits. But then the problem is he's going to be able to overtake us, and meanwhile we have to deal with Hamilton. And we are able to deal with him. But let's say Vettel comes in. He's 13.5 seconds ahead, gaining at all times. Once he gets onto the soft tire, he'll probably be 2 seconds a lap faster. Definitely would catch us. Definitely would be able to have the speed pass us. So would I be able to hold him off? I don't know. But at least we're going to have the opportunity to maybe win thanks to that crazy, crazy qualifying session. That's the only reason why we're up here. And so now we're just hanging on for our dear lives. Yep, Vettel's on the 2-stopper. He's in the pits, which means Hamilton should pit too. Alright, so they're doing the 2-stop. We're doing the 1-stop. That is the strategy game. We've made our bed, we have to lie in it, and we have 11 laps to see what happens. Oh boy. Where is Vettel? Still in the pits. Still in the pits. Still in the pits. Alright, he's 11 and a half seconds, 12 seconds back. Okay. So, does he have enough time to catch us? That's going to be the question mark. Okay, so the answer is yes. Vettel can easily catch us. It's been a little over half a lap, and he is already 9 seconds back. He was 12 seconds back. Now he's not. That is ridiculous how much faster he is. I mean, look at the gap from Vettel to us. It is just coming down like a damn rocket ship. Like, holy crap, that thing is coming down. But there's an added twist here. Look at my friends. Look at Carlos Sainz and Lance Stroll. Both on the same strategy we are on. They can be the guardians. The guardians that could take us to victory lies in the hands of Carlos Sainz and Lance Stroll. Leclerc comes down pit road because he's also on a 2-stop strategy. Vettel has cut the gap from 9 seconds to 7.5 in the span of literally half a lap. He is 3 to 4 seconds a lap faster at the moment, but he's gonna run into Stroll and Carlos Sainz. Now, how he gets around those two? If he doesn't get held up, he will catch us and he will pass us. If he gets held up, he will use up a lot of his medium tires, and I don't think eventually that medium tire will not have the speed that it has over us, you know, by lap 28. So it's 10 laps, and the gap, oh my god, it's already 6 seconds. Lord have mercy, the gap is coming down. So we just gotta focus on our own race and hope Sainz and Stroll can protect us. That's gonna be the battle for the win here. Alright, and Vettel has now caught Stroll. He's 3/10 back, so yep, fastest lap too. Alright, so let's see, we got 9 laps to go. Will Vettel get around Stroll? That's gonna be the big question mark.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried. It's just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing, and I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Please no. Strange reading from the sensors? What do you mean strange reading from the sensors? No, we're fine. It's just, you know, the MGUH and MGUK is just kind of warm, but no strange readings. Please, Jeff, don't say that kind of crap right now when we're trying to win our first ever Formula 1 race. What is wrong with you? Vettel is still stuck. This is amazing. Lance Stroll, you absolute genius. We're on lap 24. Sainz is closing in, but I'm not really worried about Sainz. I don't think he could pass us. It's mainly Vettel I'm worried about, and Stroll is doing a job. Can he hold him off a little bit longer? Yes, he can. Good job, Lance Stroll. My boy, let's go. They're catching me, but it doesn't really matter as long as Vettel just can't get around Stroll. He's not been able to do it. So even with the fresh tires, even with being literally 3 seconds a lap faster, can't get around Lance Stroll. Don't you just love street circuits? Monaco and Singapore, almost impossible to overtake really at any point of the track. And you get races like this one where we have a chance to win it. And now Sainz is really closing in though, so that's not ideal. And our engine unit is wearing by the second. But
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
yeah, 5 laps of fuel, thank you. But we have a good shot here to win, to say the least. Because I don't think he doesn't have Mercedes power. I mean, Hamilton wasn't able to get around us, so just saying. We've refocused here, starting to pull away again, starting to use up some of my resources. Was saving up a lot because I knew they were probably going to catch me. But even if they got to my gearbox, even if Sainz got there, I don't think he can really do anything. I mean, if Vettel can't pass Lance Stroll, what is Sainz going to do in his little McLaren? I don't, no offense to McLaren, what's he going to do? Vettel was literally the fastest car on track by a mile, and he can't get around Stroll, so we're in perfect shape here to win. And I knew our first win was probably going to come at a track like this. It was either going to come at Monaco or Singapore, a street circuit track where it is very hard to overtake. We got so lucky in qualifying, and that's what created this scenario. I mean, that's the luckiest you get. Even in a full wet weather session, you're not going to qualify like up towards the front with the car that we have. But because we were able to take advantage of the track drying, that's what allowed us to qualify in P3. And then Vettel's two-stopper, the mistake from Ferrari, is going to be the icing on the cake to likely give us our first victory. Don't want to jinx it too much. We still have work to do. Still got 3 laps to go. But it's looking pretty tough for him to be able to come back. And we are on the last lap. Gonna put it into Rich. The Sainz is not too far back. And it looks like he has his engine turned up. So it's just one straight. If we defend down this one straight, then we got it. I have a little bit of overtake to use. Good exit. And this is the race right here. And he's not going to be able to get to us. And I think that's going to be it. I think we've done it.
The tank is empty.
Shut up, Jeff. I think we've done it. One final DRS zone. And Sainz is nowhere near. And it is going to happen. It's a monumental moment in the career, lads. In Hendrick F1, the first Formula 1 victory, unexpectedly, I wasn't expecting anything to happen this season. Also wasn't expecting to run this well, but we've gotten lucky with certain qualifying sessions, the weather changing, and being able to have a good engine unit to hold guys off. And we're going to come around the last few corners in Singapore. We're going to see the fireworks. It's going to be beautiful scenes of glorious emotion. First victory, baby. Let's go. Where are my fireworks at? Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Let's go.
They've endured the harsh conditions here in Singapore to pull off a spectacular victory. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium.
It is a beautiful sight for the first time ever. Malad Radman on top of the standings. Beautiful for the race results there. Not the standings in the driver standings, but let's take a look through the race and look at the stops. Everyone who did a one stop ended up coming out on top. So it was one of those races where the strategy came into play, and the one stoppers succeeded, the two stoppers failed. Really, Lando Norris came from 22nd to 13th, so on a track where you can't really pass. Good there. Mercedes 11th and 16th. Not a good day for them. Mick Schumacher had 3 stops for some reason. Don't know what happened to Mick, but we carry the team there. Sainz, Stroll, Vettel, Raikkonen, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Grosjean, Albon, and Perez in the points. Let's go to the standings where you will see Vettel take advantage of Mercedes. Maybe not to the... He should have won the race if they just did the one stop. But that was a fault of Ferrari's strategy. And so Vettel takes the top of the driver standings. Bottas in second, Leclerc in third. I think it's going to be between those three for the driver championship. Constructor standings, it looks like Ferrari is going to have that on lock because Hamilton has struggled so much. So Ferrari will looks like they will take over and win that. We are in 7th in the constructor standings and 7th in the driver standings. I don't expect to stay 7th, to be honest. But then again, I haven't expected to be anywhere near up here. So anything's possible. We could even overtake Daniel Ricciardo and be the top midfield guy after the Mercedes and the Red Bull guys. So incredible, incredible scenes here. What a race. We're in victory lane. Guys, if you enjoyed that video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Win number 1 is done. But we still have a lot of work to do to get to the top. And so let's see. Probably going to take grid penalties next race because the MGUK and the MGUH. So next race will likely be grid penalties and we'll have to fight from the back. So we'll see how that goes. Take care of yourselves, and we'll catch up on everything with the R&D, the sponsorship, everything. What happens after a first career victory in the next episodes. So take care of yourselves, and peace out.